Okay, excuse me. So I've received an email from an ex-colleague from work at Fairfield Halls, and there's a newspaper article in the Croydon Advertiser, 31st of January. You're welcome to come along and have a look. What'll be that then? It's just got to be stuck in everywhere, isn't it? Anyway, oh, excuse me. Right, so 6 months on, what is the progress with the Fairfield Halls refurbishment by Samantha Booth? That's where I worked. That's the cultural quarter. So no comments. Oh dear, maybe I should leave one. So what I will read out Andy's email, but that's pretty much what's in here. There is a bit more to it. Welcome to come and read it and have a look. Really, that's such an awful image. Even though it's poor with the iPod, it's an awful image as it is. That's what it looks like at the minute. And it don't look like I've started anything. So yeah, welcome to come and have a read, catch up. There's not really much going on. Big old farce. Someone got their bung and couldn't care less what happened next. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's exactly what's happened. You know, all these people lost their jobs. Nothing's happening. You know, they could have closed down part of it and kept some people working. There was 3 main halls. You know, could have even kept open one of the small side halls. You know, all sorts of options open to them, and no, just close it down and leave it for a while. So yeah, that's by Samantha Booth. That one I won't read it all because it is quite a long one. But what follows next by Andy's a shortened, more personal version of what's been happening. But this is on the Croydon Advertiser. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Okay, so I meant to do this the other day, but the video wasn't loading up. It's not my footage. Come to the Croydon Advertiser. You'll notice the moon has gone and they've put clouds there. And as I go down, the fellow on the left stays where he is. Now, the article's reasonably well written. It's slightly less, well, no, not less biased. It's biased towards the councillor and the council as opposed to Andy's. I'll just give you a little view of what's. There's 3 little videos on here, and yeah, this is where I used to work. Let's see if it even bleeding works. But yeah, feel free to come and have a look at it yourself. Doesn't seem people to want to be doing anything bloody rubbish. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've got headphones in, to apologise. Don't have to sound anything. I can't hear too much. So that's the gallery, that's where the art displays quite often go. There's the canteen at the bottom of the stairs there. There's the weird roof they've just paid millions of pounds for a couple of years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. It wasn't that long ago at all. Alright, yeah, the Ashcroft Theatre over there. This is where we are downstairs. A beautiful place, this one, downstairs, the Ashcroft Theatre. Absolutely beautiful. And that's the Ashcroft curtain by Henry Bird. I think is that his name? Something like that. I'll check it as I go down the page there. Yeah, there's the rafters, trying to climb up there. I never actually got up there, that wasn't my job, that was other people's, but it was a little disconcerting watch people climb up that little ladder there, climb around up the tops there. And that's the ropes to the curtains you saw to the side there. I know not everyone's too interested in this stuff. This is the concert hall. I will come back to this one for people who are more interested in the Masons, because this is where the Masons of the Croydonish area used to have their meetings. And do you know what? When they left the last time I was there, they left a brochure, magazine. I've got it on my shelf, and I shall share it with you all. So there's the old stairs. They're like prison, didn't they? The dressing room's downstairs, the staff room's just down this corridor here. No, wrong way, sorry. And yeah, alright, let's be honest, the place did need a good overhaul, a good clean up. I mean, there were some old rooms downstairs that people hadn't visited for, you know, a couple of decades. There's plenty of stuff needed doing to the place, but it was just the way it was gone about, you understand? There was no need to close the whole place down. I mean, they could have done this hall and maintained. This is in the middle of the building on the ground floor. The Ashcroft Theatre is downstairs and just to one side. There's no reason for them not to be able to work on one at a time. You understand? All very bizarre. And I mean, everyone from the Beatles to the Who to Orville and Cheap, whatever his bloody name was. You know, do you remember them? I wish I could fly, but I can't. Yeah, they've all been there, all of them. So many different people, and I don't. Do you know what? I don't think hardly any of them knew about it. Nigel Kennedy knew about it. He made a little video. Jules Holland knew about it. He made a little video, but no one knew about it. Even now, people don't know it's closed. And this is the Royal Box and the Arnhem Gallery. So the Arnhem Gallery, if the picture's right, I painted all the walls with a couple of other people. We sandblasted the floor and repainted it. So that was the Royal Box that there. And we're coming to the Arnhem Gallery. This is where a lot of the conventions were held. They have lots of. Do you know they even have wrestling in this room? So yeah, those ceilings are massive, and yeah, I helped paint them. I helped paint the ceiling itself. We did the floor. Yeah, I shall miss the place. I really did enjoy working there. It was hard grafting sometimes, but I enjoyed it immensely. Whether I'll apply again when it reopens, I don't know. But yeah, please feel free to come and watch these. They're not my videos, okay? Well, I don't want to watch Sainsbury's dancing. What's coming up now? Ugh. Anyway, that's gone. Yeah, feel free to come. Croydon Advertiser. Right. And the lady who wrote this one is Samantha Booth again. Yeah. I wonder if she's related to Cherie Booth. Oh no, sorry, Cherie Blair. Who knows? So a little catch up from Fairfield Halls, place where I used to work in Croydon, South East England. So the fella who's been organising the campaign, who used to work with Andy Hilton, lovely fella. You can get hold of him, Andy Hilton on Facebook, I suppose. Somewhere on this Campaigns by You. I'll show you the link in a minute. If you just give me a minute, I'll read out the letter he's posted to us all. So, dear friends, after 6 months of closure, the progress at Fairfield Halls has been agonisingly slow. The claim to be stripping out, with little evidence of internal work through the front windows, same curtains, blinds, poster boards and suspended ceilings visible, and a very quiet rear yard for a construction site, does not fill us with confidence for a 2018 opening. We have all been brainwashed into believing that the Fairfield Hall will only take 2 years at a cost of 30 million. If the building does not open on time and to budget, it will be entirely the fault of Councillor Godfrey and the team. Instead of passing the blame of a delayed opening onto the incoming operator, Croydon Council must keep their promise and either guarantee that the venue will be open in July 2018 or admit they made serious errors of judgment regarding just how long a theatre needs to reopen from scratch and take full responsibility for the financial implications on the community and local businesses. The 2-year reopening was always totally unrealistic. The plans were overindulgent from the start, an example being the unnecessary rear truck lifts, which have now been removed after the advice of our campaign and the theatre's trust. This saving of £4 million would have covered the apparent shortfall needed to fund a phased development, which was the only reason the council could find for saying our phased development was not possible. This indicates a phased development would have been cheaper and quicker value and better value for Croydon taxpayers and more importantly would have saved over 100 local jobs. Why was the venue forced to close at the weakest point of Fairfield's financial year? If Fairfield had closed after the Christmas panto, all losses to the local groups and suppliers would have been greatly reduced and the venue would have closed on a record high. We are still hearing the stories from local schools and organisations whose children are denied the fantastic facilities that Fairfield provided before closure. The whole team behind this development need to accept that we are here to make sure the Fairfield reopens in the shortest amount of time, and for it to give maximum support to the community, schools and audiences on reopening. So, like Andy says, it's not going well. You're welcome to come and leave a message for Croydon Council telling them what you think of them. And Andy Hilton started the campaign on 38 degrees. You're welcome to go and sign up and show your support. Thanks for listening. So there's a small link here. Watch eerie footage of empty Fairfield Halls after it closes for 2-year refurbishment. But I just want to show you these. There's 2 more up here. Croydon MP calls for decision to stop doctors prescribing baby milk to be reversed. I wonder what that one's all about. And of course, Croydon Council reveals how much council tax will be going up by this year. And what would they be spending that on, if you please?